obvious. And I would make the same point. If you're physically fit and you want to protect us from terrorists, who cares if they like Glee?
Well, that is the position of the new Joint Chiefs of Staff Chairman, Liza Minnelli. Will not affect morale of the troops or, troop readiness. I just insist that it go both ways. If we're going to have gays in the military, I demand that there be heterosexuals at the New York Times.
Oh, interesting.
How dare you?
Hey, Jess, but the other thing, I will say this. Okay, I'm for the repeal. I think
why can't we have diversity? That's my other point. The Marines don't want it. The Army doesn't want it. The ones who actually do the fighting as opposed to translators like Bill. Why can't you have diversity? We have to worship at the altar of diversity in every other area of society. Why can't the Marines have their rules and have the gay Marines take Bill?
Well, but also, I gotta say, with all due respect to the Marines, and I love them.
And you said this wasn't in Greg's block because he wasn't in the military and that nobody who wasn't in the military should have had a vote on this. I'm fairly certain one of the principles of our democracy is civilian control over the military.
But all of these people who aren't in the military telling us what is going to work in the military and how the troops work together. I mean, it would be like allowing this table to vote on the choreography of Chicago.
Oh, hear, hear.
Why can't we have diversity? All I've heard, and by the way, I think you'd be very good at choreography of Chicago. I retract that comparison. But why can't we have diversity? All my life, you hear how wonderful diversity is. The combat units, the Marines and the Army don't want gays in the military. Why can't they have it that way, and we can have an all-gay division? And with the ice sculptures and the Liza Minnelli and the special uniforms
Why?
and the cravats, why does civilians who don't care about the military, and most
because
of them
all you're
hate the
doing is
military.
stereotyping gays. That's all.
Yeah?
That's all you're doing.
I'm on red eye.
I know. We don't stereotype
That's our
gays
job.
here. No. We
Well, to
Bill.
Ann's point,
I knew that was coming.
to Ann's point, the cohesion at this table is breaking down because Bill keeps touching my leg.
It was a very receptive leg, I might add.
He thought you
weren't backing away, buddy. You were not backing away. You were backing into.
And this is how it works. Marine Corps Commandant General James Amos, who was opposed to the repeal, says, quote, "The Corps will step out smartly to faithfully implement this new policy. I and the Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps will personally lead this effort, thus ensuring the respect and dignity due all Marines."
Right, I know that the military follow orders, but the people who are promoting this could not care less about the military. They would like to destroy the military.
The military is going to be just fine.
They absolutely would like to, and so it's a win-win for them. Either it works,
the military is going to be just fine. I have more faith in the men and women in our military than you do, I guess.
Well, why not make them fight? This is like, an Orwell book. Why not make them fight with a chainsaw attached to their left leg? Because I have faith in the men of our military.
Are you saying we should have animals in the military per animal farm? My favorite Orwell book.
The Germans don't reconstitute an army when we're putting girls and gays in the military. We are not taking the military seriously.
All right, I'm going to move on, other than that's just utterly ridiculous.
That's all we've got time for
tonight. Here's the thing. I'm right in the middle here. I'm for the repeal, but I do agree with Ann that most of the people who have a dog in this fight don't care about the military.
No, they hate it.
Yeah. So,
all right, fine. I was all for the repeal, and I was in the military. So,
exactly.
So what does that mean?
That's what I'm saying.
That's why he said most people, not you.
Yes, I said most people.
I would probably disagree with you that it's most people.
Well, then we'll agree to disagree. And then we'll go have coffee later.